We currently trail Man City 1-0 from the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Luckily for us, the second leg is going to be at the Maradona. We're home. We should, I say should, beat them at our ground and go through to the semi-finals where we either play Liverpool or Atletico Madrid, so it's not going to be easy that way. We're still doing good in the league. We just need to keep it up, don't we, in the Champions League. Let's go out there and put on a performance and beat Man City. Welcome back in, folks, to revisiting Napoli, where, as I said in the intro, we're going to be playing Man City at home in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're also going to play bottom of the table Spezia in the game after. Playing Spezia because they're bottom and I want lots of goals. Ferry hasn't scored in an absolute age, so hopefully we can get him some goals in that match. Where is he? There he is. Click on his form. I can't find it anywhere. Training, transfer, medical report, history. Where is his form? Normally it's all around here. How bizarre. It's got to be up here somewhere, hasn't it? Reports, there we go. Form, we found it. So last time he scored was against Marseille in the Champions League. That is 10 games. It's poor, isn't it? And he's an elite striker that scores lots of goals. Clearly, it isn't happening for him at the moment. If we have a look at the schedule then, the last game you guys would have saw was the loss to Juve. We then beat Torino 2-0 in the first leg of the Coppa Italia semi-final. We beat Genoa 2-0. Inter, we beat them 2-1. Lost to Man City in the first leg, which sets us up for this one. And then beat Atalanta 2-1 in the most recent game. We're still top of the table. We're 11 points clear with 2 games in hand. So we could be 17 points clear when things are all said and done, so fingers crossed we can do that. So let's jump into the Man City game then. The team we're putting out there to get us into the semi-finals, or hopefully, fingers crossed, get us into the semi-finals, is Lever in goal, back four of Lacko, Tapsoba, Skriniar and Lizama, Militao at the base of midfield, Susik and Barella in front of him, Roger on the left, Gallon on the right, Ferry up front. Our goals, although they're not coming from Ferry, they're coming from other places. So Victorino stepping up. Gallan stepped up a couple, although he has stepped up quite a bit recently. Well, towards the start of the season, he stepped up with those 14 goals that he scored. I think he's up to maybe 60 now. I'll have to have a double check of that a little bit later on. Raspadori, not really getting on the score sheet. Also not getting in with the assists either. So at the moment, we seem to be tiring. And Man City, they've ruffled the top of the net. Luckily that head has gone over. We're getting hurt by free kicks, corners. Set pieces are not our friend at the moment. And there's clear evidence in Susik just picked up an injury. All of our players are getting tired. Very, very tired. So we're going to bring Aguero on for him. Swap him with Barella. And go with this. It's not a substitution I wanted to make, especially that early in the game. It only leaves us with 4. When it comes to tiring players and with the amount of games that's stacking up against us, we don't want tired players. We don't want injuries. We just need to routinely get through the games as best we can. And it looks like this game, or this half, there we go. We've got a corner for Man City. Again, it's something that's troubled us. Luckily, it hasn't resulted in a goal, in Man City again with a free kick, aiming towards that back post where we're being hurt, absolutely hurt and damaged back there. Man City recycling the ball at the moment in their midfield in defence. Lizama steps in, sort of delays the attack. The cross has gone in, it's looped up. Lever is there to pick up the ball. He just needs to get an attack going of our own now. Where's he going to go with it? He throws it into Skriniar. Goes to Aguero, who turns nicely. Gives it to Lizama. Gallan. Ferry. Ferry launches it. Barella's on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, no. Roger with the header. Nearly. Very, very nearly end of that half. We should have took the lead, but it's not happening at the moment. We're winning on XG. Half time, 0-0. Still 1-0 down. There's still 45 minutes for us to get 2 goals, and I know we've got it in us. I know we can do it. Let's encourage them, and let's go on the attacking mentality. We are down at the moment, aren't we? So we can afford to throw the dice. If we end up losing it, then we end up losing it. But at least we can say we've had a go in Man City. Hallam from outside the box there with a dangerous shot. Very, very powerful, but very, very wide at the same time. We need to make some substitutions. We'll do it after this highlight then. Lacko into Militao. Tapsoba goes to Skriniar, touches it to Militao. We're just slowing the pace down by the looks of things at the moment. Aguero into Galan, who's got space to run into. There you go, feeds it to Ferry. Score. He does. I didn't think it was going to go in as the goalkeeper dived over him. Dived over the ball. Ferry touches it out and delicately puts it into the back of the net. 1-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night to us. We can find ourselves a second goal. I know we can. I know we got it in us. It's Man City down at the byline. I thought we were going to get penalised for a handball. Then it's not. Barella's got it. Aguero into Galan. Shifts it to Lizama. Just feed it through. Feed it forward. Don't feed it now though. Now feed it forward. He's at the byline. Gets across. It's not across. It's to the edge of the box where Militao is. There's Lacko. Into the box. You've got options. He puts it into Galan. So close. So close. Yet so far. We are going to make the substitutions now. It's a lot of players that are tired. Raspadori can come on for Roger. We haven't got Chevalier on the bench. We can't put him on the right. Roque probably could play there. I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, I am actually going to risk it. Rocky can come on for Galan. Barella needs to come off because he's looking tired as well. So Apps Jensen can come on for him. He swaps with Aguero. And we go with that. They're not going to go through until this highlight has ended or the ball goes out of play. And we're trying to win the ball and hassle Man City. Aguero's done just that. Feeds it into Roger, although Man City defender midfielders coming to win the ball. Bowers, who used to play for us, feeds the ball. No, not to Foden. Oh, we've got a free kick. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky there. Foden put the ball in the back of the net, but he was adjudged to be offside. We need to go back down to positive mentality because every time we go forward, we're not coming back enough. And Man City are very dangerous. Just like that. And luckily, again, it's another shot that goes past the post and wide. We are going to give the boys a little bit of encouragement just to push them on to get the second goal in this match and the winner. We're going to make a substitution here. Militao is going to come off and Smoljannik is going to come on for him. That's the change then. With 10 minutes to go, we got throw in quite close to the corner flag. Smoljannik with the ball to Aguero. Roque gives it back to Smoljannik, who has the shot. Just over. Just over from Smoljannik. We're rolling the dice. We're pushing. Foden puts that corner in. And Bowers comes back to haunt us, doesn't he? Man City won. Napoli won. Man City won. 2-1 on aggregate to Man City. Are we out the Champions League? 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes time added on. I think we're at the Champions League. We are. Again, it's at the quarter-final stage. And maybe we just can't win it with Napoli. I mean, yeah. I don't think we can win it with Napoli. We're going to go another season to see if we can do it. Roll that dice. Throw as much money as we can at it to try and win the Champions League for Napoli. But it ain't going to be happening this year. In terms of the schedule then, I might as well just go to... I'm just going to go till we win the trophy. There's no point. It was all about the Champions League, wasn't it? So what we'll do is we'll come back when we're about to lift the Serie A or the Coppa Italia, one of the two. Well, maybe we'll just do both. We'll end this with us showing us winning, hopefully, the Coppa Italia and the Serie A title. You join us as we are about to lift the Serie A title. We're 3-1 up against Crotone. We are 11 points clear of Inter, who can only get 9 points from their remaining games. Just waiting for it. Waiting for it. Yeah, there we go. 3 Serie A titles in a row. We've done the double this year, winning the Italian Super Cup. We just now need to deliver the Coppa Italia, the Italian Cup. So that would be 2 trebles in a row and a treble double, as I said, towards the start of the season, I think it was. It's what we want. It's dominating Italy. Just can't dominate Europe, can we? And there we go. Serie A title. Again, for Napoli, 3 in a row. Best team by a country mile. We've still got games in hand. Let's Let's just see who's going to be doing the cartwheel. I think it's going to be number 27. Or is it number 25? It is number 25, which I think is this guy, Lizama. It's got to be Lizama. I think it's Lizama who's number 25. But there we go. Serie A winners. Let's move on to the Coppa Italia. You join us with 5 minutes to go in the Coppa Italia as we have a goal kick here. We're 2-0 up against AC Milan. We're just giving the ball cheaply away there. Luckily they've hit the post after the shot was tipped on by our goalkeeper. We've dominated Italian football, and this is just proof here. Susic's trying to get a third for us. This is a treble. We have won another treble. I don't think Milan's going to get 2 goals in the dying embers of this match. As they chip the ball forward and Ferry's on the ball. We've just got too many men forward and we can't control it. I'm still disappointed we haven't won the Champions League. I can't not say that I'm happy about that, but we do go for another season after we lift this trophy to try and go all out and win that one. This is the only one we haven't won here at Napoli, and it's the one it's starting to become the PSG, isn't it, of my foot manager save here in Napoli. Always a good side, dominating Italy, but cannot do it in Europe, and that's what we're going to try and prove next season. Whether that means we spend a lot of money on young defenders to replace the old men that we got, or we just bring in stronger midfielders, I don't know, but we need to find something. As Raspadori just wraps up this game, the ball was just floated in for a shot and he just touches it down into the net. 3-0, comfortable, clinical trophy win for us here. And yeah, it's what I think I'd come to expect from Napoli, to dominate Italy, to dominate the cups. We just need to dominate Europe now. And I've bought a player. I bought a striker slash left wing, right wing player. He's come from Sassuolo. Similar vein to Raspadori. So hopefully he's going to be the answer. It does mean that we are either going to move Roger or Chevalier on. Just waiting for the whistle to go now so that we can lift our 3rd trophy. This is 8 now. 8 trophies in 3 seasons. This is the best team in Italy. They're just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And Ferry is he's a good striker. Very good striker. Lever, very good goalkeeper, although he didn't play this when he is injured. Victorino, brilliant player. Raspadori, brilliant player. Gallan, brilliant player. Marcato, Skriniar, Roque. I could just name every player on this team that is brilliant. And we just need to prove it in Europe. I can't stress that enough. That's what we need to do. But there we go. Coppa Italia winners. We're just going to go straight to the post-match. We don't need to see all this. We've seen it so many times. Just let the boys celebrate that there. We are in the Italian Hall of Fame now. We were 9th, sorry. I don't know where we're going to be now. There we go. Famous treble. We won it 3 years in a row. We've won Serie A 3 years in a row. We've won the Super Cup 2 years in a row. Let's go and do it again next season. Or maybe we just sack off everything in Italy and go all out for the Champions League. Join us for the next one, which will be the season review and our Champions League building winning team. We got to do it. Thank you very much for watching.